Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Arun Singh Thakur from University Institute of Hotel and Tourism Management, Punjab University, Chandigarh. After studying this unit, you will be able to understand the geographic structure of India, describe about the important mountain passes in India. You will be able to know the highest and the famous peaks of India. So, let us proceed with the main content of the module. India is a country known for its Himalayas, and there are total 14 peaks in India which are above the height of 8,000 meters club. Apart from the Himalayas, there are many other mountain ranges in India which are home to some of the world's highest peaks in the world. In the entire history of India, the Himalayas played a very significant role while it is protecting from the hostile invaders or its role in the monsoon system of the entire country. India is blessed to have the world's highest mountain range, that is the Great Himalayas, and also the vast coastline with one of the finest beaches in the world along with dense forest and mighty rivers. Its varied geographical features make its destination which attracts all type of tourists for the various activities from all across the globe. The Indian Himalayan region is the part of Himalaya spanning from the state of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, etc. The high altitude in the Himalayan states is also responsible for unique and varied flora and fauna. India is a country which occupies major landmass in the Asian subcontinent, having various landforms starting from Jammu and Kashmir in the north to the Kanyakumari in the south and Gujarat in the west to the Arunachal Pradesh in the east. The present module focuses upon studying the major mountain passes and the peaks of India, which are also very important to study for a tourism student's point of view. Now, let us study about the major mountain passes in India. A narrow passage between the two mountains is generally known as pass. This passage is connectivity route from one side of the mountain towards the other side. In India, which is a home to many mountain ranges and a vast geographical region, is famous for its passes which connect the region within India and few passes which connects India with the neighboring countries also. It is the feature of the mountain ranges to present a formidable barrier to travel. The passes have always been important throughout the history and played a significant role in providing access for trade and in times of war. Mountain passes are also known as the notches, gaps, saddles, and cols, which provide path through a mountain range or above a ridge. If you are going by the lowest possible itinerary, a mountain pass is locally the uppermost spot on that itinerary. As a number of the famous mountain ranges have offered alarming obstacles to tourists, the mountain passes have been useful since earlier the documented history and have played an important role in business, warfare, and relocation. Mountain pass are similar to the geometric theory of topological saddle plane, where there is a saddle point indicating the tallest spot amid two basins and the lowest spot besides a ridge. Further, we will know the various important passes of India, as the first one is the Nathula Pass. The Nathula Pass or Nathula Pass is a mountain pass in which Himalayan mountain range. It links the state of Sikkim in India with the Tibetan Autonomous Region in China. The elevation of the pass is 4,310 meters above the mean sea level. The Nathula Pass creates a portion of a branch of the old Silk Route. The word Nathula refers to listening ears and La denotes the pass. In Tibetan language, the famous pass is also known as the Nathu La, Natula, Natula or Nathula. The Nathula Pass is one of the three business checkposts between India and China. The other two are Lipulech and Lipulek, or in Uttarakhand and Shipkila in Himachal Pradesh. Closed by India following Indo-China War in 1962, Nathula Pass was reopened once more in 2006 after a slew of two-sided business pact formed as a part of offshoot of ancient Silk Route. The opening of Nathula Pass once more is likely to strengthen the economy of the area and play an important role in the increasing trade between China and India. At present, pacts between the two countries restrict trade over the pass to 29 categories of commodities from India and 15 from China. In addition, the opening cuts down the length of the journey to major Hindu and Buddhist religious hubs in the area. The second pass is the Karakoram Pass. The Karakoram Pass is the tallest pass on the prehistoric caravan itinerary amid Leh in Ladakh and Yarkand in Tarim Valley. The pass ascends to an altitude of 5,540 meters. In Turkish language, the word Karakoram stands for black gravel. The Karakoram Pass is in a ridge amid two mountains and the breadth is around 45 meters. There is no ice cap or foliage and it is usually without snow because of the breezes. Temperatures is low. There are frequently strong breezes. Snowstorms are regular and high elevation has an effect. Regardless of all these, the Karakoram Pass regarded a comparatively unproblematic pass because of the steady climb on either sides or lack of summer snow and ice for the most part of the year. As a result, the pass was opened for most part of the year. There is no drivable way over the pass and the pass presently stays sealed to all kind of traffic movements. Then comes the Chansal Pass. The Chansal Pass is at the top of the Chansal Peak at a height of 4520 meters and connects Dodra Kawar and Rohdu. The pass is situated on a highest peak of district Shimla and remains opened only in the month from May to October. The Chansal is a mountain range that cuts the Dodra Kawar valley from the Rohdu area. It is having a peak of 17,000 feet and can be accessed from the Chansal Pass. After that comes the Shipkila Pass, which connects Himachal Pradesh with the Tibet. Shipkila is one of the three border posts between India and China. It is situated in Kinnaur district of Himachal Pradesh, where river Satluj enters into India from Tibet. This was an important crossover point during the ancient Silk Route and was one of the highest motorable pass in the world at a height of 5,669 meters. Nowadays, the pass is used for small-scale trade between the local across the borders. The border between India and Tibet is not open for the non-residents. Then another famous pass is Khardungla, which connects Leh Siachen Glacier. Khardungla is world famous for its status of highest motorable pass in the world. It is a mountain pass and lives in the Ladakh district of Jammu and Kashmir. This pass acts as a gateway between Cheongk and Nubra Valley of the North Leh district and in the Ladakh range. The road from the pass is maintained by the Border Road Organization, which was built in 1976 and was open to public vehicles in the year 1988. It is one of the famous passes for the motorbike and the jeep safari expeditions. The height of the Khardungla from the mean sea level is 5,602 meters. Historically, Khardungla played a very important route of caravan from Leh to Central Asia, through which about 10,000 horses and camels crosses annually. In the present scenario, it is strategically important pass for India, which ensures the supplies to its armed forces in the Siachen Glacier, which is the highest battlefield of the world and is the important location for India to preserve. After that, the next pass is the Changla, which connects Ladakh and Tibet. Changla is a mountain pass situated in the Ladakh district of Jammu and Kashmir. It is also considered to be the second highest motorable pass with an elevation of 5,360 meters in the world, having conflict with Mana Pass, which is also claimed to be the second highest motorable pass in the world. The climb to the pass is very steep, and during the summer season, many small streams from the melting glaciers appear on the road, which makes climbing to pass by the bikers is a great challenge. The pass is also in between the route from Leh to Pangong Lake, which is a very famous tourist spot. It is advisable not to spend more than 20 minutes on the pass, as it could raise the health issues to the tourist. Then the next pass is the Baralachala, which connects the Himachal Pradesh and the Leh Ladakh. Baralachala is a mountain pass situated at an elevation of 4,819 meters and is on the Zaskar range, connecting Ladakh region of the Jammu and the Kashmir with the Lahore district of Himachal Pradesh. In the nearby regions of Baralachala, one of the main tributaries of Chandrabhaga, the river Bhaga originates from the Suryatal lake, and also the river Chandra originates from another nearby glacier, which is another tributary of Chandrabhaga. Then another famous tourist spot is Rohtang Pass. Kullu and Lahaul Spiti are connected from the Rohtang Pass. It is having an elevation of 3978 meter and is on the eastern Pir Panjal range of the Himalayas and around 51 kilometers from Manali. One of the famous tourist destinations for the domestic as well as for the inbound tourist. It connects the Kullu Valley with the Lahaul Spiti Valley of Himachal Pradesh in India. This is located in the state of Himachal Pradesh and it has an excellent road transportation and a huge rush of tourists. They visit the pass every year. And the last pass we will discuss in this module is the Zojila, connects Srinagar with Kargil and Leh. The Beacon Force of the Border Road Organization is responsible for clearing and maintaining the road, especially during the winter season. Now, in this part of module, we will discuss the major mountain peaks in India. The major mountain peaks of India are set as jewels in the crown on Indian map. These dazzling mountains are pride of India. Most of these highest mountain peaks are located in the northeastern part of India. Majority of the mountain peaks listed below are the part of Himalayan range and the Karakoram range, stretched between three countries, namely India, China and Pakistan. 12 out of 100 highest mountain peaks of the world are located in India and on Indian boundaries. Here we'll discuss in brief about some of the major mountain peaks of India, and the first one in this category is the Kanchenjunga. The Kanchenjunga is the third highest peak in the world and it is tallest in India. Kanchenjunga stands tall with an elevation of 8586 meters. The literal translation of Kanchenjunga means the five treasures of snow. And these treasures are gold, silver, gems, grain, and holy books. Kanchenjunga is a group of 5 peaks, out of which 4 are over 8,450 feet. The Kanchenjunga is the highest mountain peak in India and ranked third highest summit in the world. The highest mountain Kanchenjunga is located at the border of India and Nepal in the Great Himalayan Range in the state of Sikkim. Then the second one is the Nanda Devi. Nanda Devi is the second highest mountain peak of India. This is the highest peak in the country as Kanchenjunga lies on the border area of India and Nepal. It was the highest known mountain in the world until 1808 when the Western surveyors discovered Dhaulagiri. The mountain stands tall at an elevation of 7824 meters. Nanda Devi is situated in Garhwal Himalaya region in the state of Uttarakhand. Nanda Devi is the highest summit in the two massif. Another one is called as Nanda Devi East, located at the eastern part. Nanda Devi is one of the highest mountain in the world and ranked second in India. The next peak is Kamet. The Kamet is the highest summit in the Zaskar mountain range of Garhwal region in the Chamoli district of Uttarakhand. Kamet is second highest mountain summit of Garhwal Himalayas and third highest mountain peak of the India with an elevation of 7,756 meters. Kamet mountain peak is surrounded by three major neighboring peaks and lies very close to the Tibet. It is situated north of the main range and is more remote and therefore less accessible than some Himalayan peaks. However, the standard route offers a relatively straightforward ascent starting from the East Kamet Glacier and ascending via Meades Col, then continuing up to the northeast edge of the north face. The next famous peak is the Trishul. Trishul is one of the three mountain peaks of a group located at mountainous region of Kumaon in Uttarakhand state. The highest peak of the group is Trishul 1 at an elevation of 7120 meters. The tree got its name after Trishul weapon of Lord Shiva. Trishul mountain peaks are near to the Nanda Devi sanctuary. Further, we will discuss about the Mana peak. The northeast of Badrinath is another impressive cluster of mountain peaks. The mountains rise almost on the Indo-Tibetan border with Mana and Kamet as the principal peaks. Mana itself marks the eastern extremity of the Zaskar range. It lies between the pass of the same name and the Niti Pass. The mountain peak stands at an elevation of 7,355 meters and is ranked at number 92 among all 100 mountain peaks in the world. Then comes the Mukut Parbat. The Mukut Parbat is one of the neighboring peaks of the Mount Kamet. Mukut Parbat is located southeast of the Kamet. The mountain stands at an elevation of 7,242 meters and is ranked 97th in the top 100 mountain peaks of the world. After that, K12. K12 is the second highest peak of Saltoro Mountains. It's sub-range of the Karakoram range in the Siachen region near Jammu and Kashmir. It lies near the line of control. Its name comes from its designation given during the original survey of Karakoram range. K12 lies to the southwest of the Siachen Glacier. The K12 Glacier heads on its northeast slopes and feeds the Siachen. The western slopes of K12 drain to Bellefonte Glacier system and thence to the Dansom River and eventually the Indus River. In the end, let us summarize about the content of this module. Many of these mountains, peaks and passes are the popular trekking destinations for the people all over the world. Every year, thousands of trekkers from around the globe participates in various exploration and expedition projects. They are attracting people since the ages. The northern peaks of India are the most favorite destination for hiking, trekking and climbing. Some are attracted to the splendid beauty of the snow-capped mountain peaks and the others are attracted towards the adventure of climbing. Thank you.